verse 4. Thou shalt not, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that's in heaven above, or that's in the earth beneath, or that's in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I am the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto the thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments. Wow. Pretty direct, isn't it? It's a command, and it's nothing to do with relationship. You know, the Jesus thing is because of the relationship with our Father. Well, that's who we are. We're of our Father. End of story. You know, we identify with. But this lot don't. They're going to obey. They're going to fall down. They're going to have notions of other goals and other gods and what's it? How many people bow down to monarchs? You see why, you know, the Quaker couldn't do such a thing. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. You know, you don't serve under the bishop or something like that, or the pastor, or anything like that. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God. I'm not sharing authority with anyone. Because, in some sense, well, they're not going to be enlightened in any way, are they? Compared to an infinite God. And look, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children. And, you know, don't think I'm going to just finish with you here when you're dead. It's the children that are going to suffer in the same way as you. Them that hate me. Hate? Oh, I didn't realise we hated God. We just didn't know. I mean, we valued other things, yeah. That's down as to hate me. He's taking that as declaring that you're an utter enemy of his. Wow, that should get through to anyone who's, you know, this is a fear. This is a monarch, you see. This is a blueprint to survival in the world. Know your position. I'm God. Says nothing about you at all, except that you're not God and he is. And I want absolute loyalty, or you're dead, and even your children are suffering, sort of thing. And I have the power to show mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. It's a religion of obedience for people that don't know God as Dad, that don't love him, that are going to follow anyone that's giving out the sweets. Wow. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. I remind myself he's Dad, you see. Thank you, Dad. Well, it's simply enlarging on the second, isn't it? It's simply laying it out emphatically. I mean, in the modern world, we say you're not to have gurus. You're not to put your career first. You're not to put anything first other than God. It's actually insisting upon the ideal that you would arrive at if you did indeed love him. And he actually uses the word love in it, doesn't he? See? And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. My goodness. But, well, is it the fear of damnation that makes you love? Or are you still in fear? Are you just obeying? And of course that's what we understand by, obedience being a very ingenuine way of following. And he's taking it that this people will be ingenuine, showing mercy unto who? Thousands that love him and keep my commandments. Now we think of commandments as commandments. In fact, the Hebrew word is more like precepts, words, guidance, sort of principles. Something of crucial that you need to know. So that the first commandment is not so much that thou shalt have no other gods. The first commandment is a statement of fact. I am the Lord thy God. It's an understanding, it's an established, this is the fundamental reality. I am, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, and so on and so forth. That's the first commandment. Thou shalt have no other gods before me is in a sense the second like unto the first. He's the Lord your God, and I'm going to specify how. And he specifies by talking about others. Now, we do the same with Jesus summarizing what the law is. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, mind, and strength. And the second is like unto it, namely this: thou shalt love thy neighbour as thyself. In other words, I'm summarizing all the social principles, if you like, precepts, in that understanding. But of course, when we think of it, how do you love yourself? Well, you're devoted to God. It's not clear that that is a love of self, except to be devoted to God. So that's what you want for others, that they be devoted to God, which is why, what is the substance of you being sent? You want them to be devoted to God too. Yeah. So you're seeking out those that wish to come, those that have ears to hear. So we sort of backtrack and we say, no, hang on, no, the first precept is, I am the Lord thy God. And the second specifies what that means. You have no other gods before me. You can't make graven images, idols and so on, and so forth. Not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God. I'm not tolerating anything else, you see. And I count it as iniquity if you do. Whoa, and I'm severe, to say the least. I visit the consequence on your children as well, to the third and fourth generation. And, I'm the God that you expect. There's a possibility of mercy if you look as though you're loving me, and it does, love. We haven't talked about love so far. You've just been frightening me to death. And keep my commandments. Obedience, you see, it's screaming at you, isn't it? Shall not take the name of the Lord that now this is another one, isn't it? Let's go on to that next. Thank you, Dad.